Hello developers, in this video we will discuss about async await functions. So async await functions allows to execute asynchronous operations using async and await keyword. Also, they always returns a promise. Other values are wrapped in promise automatically. Okay, so this we will discuss with the basic example. Firstly, we will write a normal function. Function name is fetch data. We will store the response in a response variable. Fetch. Here we will write the API name. HTTPS dummy API online API. So this URL this will provide us the dummy APIs. Okay. So to make this function asynchronous, we need to write async await. So async will comes before the function and await will come here. Okay. Now we have to wait for the response to be converted to JSON format. So for this, let's make a data variable await response dot JSON. Okay. So what we are doing is this async keyword. Adding async before a function makes it an async function to execute the async operations. Okay. And this await keyword, inside an async functions, we can use await to pause the function's execution until a promise is resolved. Okay. So async await functions always returns a promise. Okay. So we use await function to pause the function's execution until a promise is resolved. So it allows us to write a code that looks like it's running step by step, even if it is waiting for asynchronous tasks to finish. Okay. So what the use cases are? First use case is to fetch the data from API, and second use case we can say it waiting for a delay or timeout functions. We use async and await, and another one is for reading the files or loading the resources. So these are the use cases. Okay. So in this function we will console the data. Console data. Okay. So this await, what will we do? It waits for the data to be fetched. For the data to be fetched. Okay. So what this statement will do? It will wait for the response to be converted to JSON. Response to be converted to JSON. Okay. And this will log the data once it is available. Once it is available. Because we have write awaits keyword here. So it will log the data once the data is available. Okay. So after this we will call this function fetch data. Now we will check in the console. So here we are getting the response after converting it to the JSON format. Okay. So what async will do? It will make the function asynchronous That is, it will always return a promise even if we are using a simple value. And what will await do? It will pause the function's execution until a promise is resolved. So what are the use cases? Use cases will be, we will note down here, use cases. It will be fetching data from API, data from APIs, and another waiting for a delay, reading the files. Okay, so these are the use cases for async await functions.